everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. Energy update. Let's see what comes in for this Thursday's readings. I'm going to do a few at a time and then put them out. They will all be out by Thursday, 6:30 at the latest Pacific time. But I'm going to be starting to put them out today. Let's have a look, everyone. Let's see what the energies are. All right, I see a new beginning. Something's about to begin. We have communication. So there's going to be some communication here. Yeah, someone here, that higher power, moon goddess. Ooh, I like that energy. Someone's watching for signs and signals here. Yeah, I do see support, moon circle. Someone could be talking to people. Oh, getting a little support here before they start something. But it could be something that's already started, but I feel there's going to be some communication. See, supportive. Now, this could be a supportive connection, but it's someone here paying attention to the signs, like watching for signs. The higher power. It's someone seeing truth in a situation. So there's some sort of truth. Ooh, this card comes out so much. Let's have, every time I've used this deck, what, 3-4 times now? It just comes out. So there's truth. You see the moon rising. Let's have a look at this new beginning. Yeah, we have some happiness. Some emotional fulfillment. It's someone who sees the bigger picture too. But it's also someone feeling, you know, at this time, they're feeling very positive, very happy. Yeah, let's have a look at Talk to the Moon. Yeah, this is someone looking at things from a different perspective, higher power. This could be two people checking each other out, and I wouldn't be surprised because this is often, it's kind of like the Three of Cups energy. But it is someone's circle. So someone's checking someone out. They want to talk. They want to communicate. They are someone who sees things from a different perspective too. Yeah, see, this is about partnering up, stability, higher power. Ooh, someone here's watching for signs. Let's have a look at watching for signs. Signal. See, when someone looks at someone or checks them out, they're looking to see. Yeah, and what they're seeing here is a partnership getting together. Now, this could be at a place, higher power. So this is somebody here, the higher power. I'm going to dig into that. Yeah, and that's now the towers come out. And a little bit of a shock, surprise, something sudden. Ooh. Some sort of signs. I mean, the tower is also a transformative energy. It's something that needs to happen. But it does look like there's some sort of excitement here because of the higher power. Yeah, and we have the Lovers. So I do see someone watching for signs and signals here. They're paying attention. And it has to do with people. I feel there's people, some place here where someone's checked someone out. This is a person who's feeling very happy, very positive. It's opportunity for a new beginning. They do see the bigger picture. So it has to do with stability. Yeah, we have someone who's being a little cautious, careful what they wish for. This is somebody who was kind of content the way things were. But now there's like this new sense of excitement here. Because it has to do with the tower. It has to do with love. Has to do with a bond between two people. There's desire here. Ooh. Wow. I mean, you know what else I see is the possibility of a lot of chemistry here. Yeah, higher power. Feeling very powerful here. Something very powerful with this connection. Tell me about truth. Tell me about truth. Yeah, this is an energy someone sees truth. It's about taking the lead, feeling confident, self-control. So this is somebody here who's, they know what they need to do. They need to take the lead, but it's also an energy of confidence and self-control. Someone here is feeling excited to do with this new beginning, but it's often a massive epiphany. This is interesting. Tell me about the tower. Just want to see what comes out. Yeah, this is someone ready to take a risk. See, they're looking at the risk here. Yeah. But it's an energy of someone who's just checking things out, looking at things from a different perspective. Yeah, this is someone gaining knowledge. See, this is all about knowledge, knowing. Yeah, this person, I do feel, I mean, it's an energy of taking a leap of faith and going down this path, but this has to do with something sudden. Someone's about to make a sudden, I feel, choice to take a leap of faith, because it has to do with something very powerful, the signs, the signals, see? And it's not like it's caution, it's more of they're being a little careful what they wish for. But this has to do with, oh, yeah, I was going to say, it feels like something, some kind of synchronicity. Yeah, it's all about the timing. Synchronicity. Something's beautiful here. Yeah. Someone's looking at this. This is two people who've likely checked each other out someplace. Okay. And it's an energy of this person who is looking at taking this leap of faith, this living in the moment. But you can see knowledge. They're being wise here. Yeah, they're being wise. They're looking at it from a few different perspectives. There's a risk, but it has to do with the timing and the synchronicity. The timing of how something happened, likely why. Yeah, this is someone who feels something's meant to be. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is somebody here looking at the synchronicity, the connection, the I feel there's probably a lot of chemistry here. Yeah, because there is excitement, but it's an energy of someone who's kind of looking at this in a couple different ways. But I feel it's just two people who've probably been checking out. Something happened at this particular time where someone feels like it's meant to be. And they were being cautious, a little careful, right? Just looking at this, but wow. This person's going to take the lead. Yeah, it has to do with courage. Now, this could be someone talking to people, like I say, you know, getting support of friends, just talking, gaining some kind of knowledge. They've learned something. So there's a lot of this energy of meant to be. This is someone feeling very confident about taking the lead. This is a person who was kind of playing it safe. Like I say, it's someone who looks at someone, looks away, or they're just checking things out. But I feel there's this massive epiphany about taking a leap of faith. The courage, but they feel confident. They have a lot of self-control. The law of attraction. This is someone who feels, because of the timing, the synchronicities, this is someone who feels it's meant to be. Yeah, look at that. This is beautiful. Wow. I'm going to grab the other deck here. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles, because this is about partnering up, long-term stability, but it's often a place where people spend money, higher power. So this is someone here looking for signs here. It's often, you know, this is long-term stability. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone who's manifesting. They have everything they need, so it's very powerful. Someone's about to make a powerful move. They feel there's a powerful connection. They're definitely looking before they leap, though, because they're learning something. But what it is they have everything they need to manifest their desire. There's a lot of desire, the law of attraction. There's a really, really big attraction. And this person is going to, this is about taking a powerful move, but it's pre-manifesting, preparing. What's manifesting here? They're looking at what's happening, what's manifesting. And it's about communicating. This is someone who wants to communicate. This is also a card of communication. I think it's just someone here checking things out. But they are going to take a leap of faith here. Tell me about taking a risk. This is someone taking a risk. Yeah, they want to ask someone out here. This is someone who's been kind of holding back just a little. See, waiting for the right time. The right person waits till someone's ready. So there's been, this is all about starting something new, a new beginning. Someone here is feeling ready. They feel prepared. They have everything they need. But it's about communicating. See, they've learned something about communication too. How they're going to communicate, what they're going to say, because that's all the pre-manifesting, preparing. This is someone wanting to ask someone out here. Let's have a look at the Knight of Cups. Why is this here, the Knight of Cups? Yeah, this is a person who's felt a little beat up. See, this is someone who's about ready to give up. And they're looking back, but this isn't someone, they're not giving up. It's just about being prepared. But this is someone who's something that they've left behind here. But look at that. Wow. I mean, this is an energy of surrendering and following their heart. This is someone who's felt like giving up, and all of a sudden they've got this connection, this need to communicate, this really heavy attraction, higher power. They feel like it's meant to be. Yeah. But this is someone who definitely has at some point felt like giving up. Tell me about the knowledge. We got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is a person who often sits back and... See, I feel we have a feminine who is kind of looking at this new beginning. It's a person happy. They're happy. I feel they're pretty happy where they're at. But this is about seeing the bigger picture. And I'm going to tell you, I don't feel like this feminine is going to see this coming, because they're kind of... doing their own thing, focused on their money, grounded. It's a person who often kind of looks into the future. See, someone doesn't see a future with someone here, because it has to do with what they're looking at. So that's why I feel they won't see it coming. Yeah, this has to do with friends and family. Someone here spending time with friends and family. They're feeling happy. They're kind of just living their best life kind of energy. Yeah, supportive friends and family. So this could be this person doing this, but I gotta tell you, this is about connecting. See, friends first. So this is an energy often with someone who likes to be friends first. It's about getting comfortable. But this is somebody who's felt like giving up. And it could be this person who's felt like giving up. It could go either way, but it's all about someone who is manifesting, preparing. See, pre-manifesting, preparing. There's some sort of breakthrough. This is a person who's been dating a lot of people. They played the field. And with the knowledge, it's someone who has experience, obviously. The things they've experienced. But this is about learning about this energy of the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone feeling confident, but they're taming the beast. They're looking at things. This is someone who looks at someone and looks away. And that's what it is. I see this all the time. This is someone who kind of acts like they're not interested. But this is someone who's been talking to people. See, it's all about the law of attraction. Someone who looks at someone and looks away. It's definitely not a person who's going to be making any kind of move. It has to do with the other person making the first move. So we have the Two of Cups. This is about talking, connecting. It can be someone who's just had a conversation, but this is where two people literally look at each other, and this Queen of Pentacles looks away. It's not that they're not interested, is they want the other person to make the first move. They're not going to move. But this is someone who's pretty happy, I feel. See, but they are someone who kind of looks at the bigger picture too, which is interesting. See, it's someone who's seeing truth. Aha. See, the other person's getting it. See, they're going, aha. Someone's gaining knowledge. Are they actually just talking to people, or are they actually... I wouldn't be surprised someone's reading a book about the law of attraction to try to understand someone. Because it is about checking things out, taking a pause, seeing things from a whole different perspective. See, that moment of truth, enlightenment. This person's getting it. They're getting it. This is someone who wants the other person to make a move. They're not moving. No, they're just grounded. They're being sensible and practical. There it is, King of Pentacles. I am not surprised that came out, not even a little, because this is two people who often do that. This is two people who kind of act sometimes like they're not interested. It doesn't mean they're not. It's about attracting what they desire. So there's desire here, and there is a big attraction. I mean, this is about synchronicities. What happened at that time? Did two people look at each other right in the eye and then kind of look away? This is someone who plans and prepares. See, they're pre-manifesting, planning and preparing. Someone maybe didn't feel quite prepared, but it is a person who's experienced a lot. I do feel they've dated, they played the field. But this is somebody who has at some point felt like giving up, and now they're not. This is a person going to wait for the right time to ask someone out, but it is all these synchronicities, how something is happening here. Wow. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. And it could be where this happened, where someone looked at someone, looked away, and there was an attraction. I wouldn't be surprised at someone who was just putting something behind too. But as someone who's definitely, these are both two people who often look before they leap. And this is someone who looks at the risks. It may not go the distance. So it's all about someone preparing themselves. It may not go the distance. But this is worth the risk because it's somebody who's surrendering and ready to follow their heart. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is someone here just being patient, being calm, taking a step back. See, aha, they know it too. There's an attraction. These are two people who are each other's type. See, this is about two people recognizing their type. You see what's happening? Yeah, this is about looking at each other face to face. There's a connection. So this person feels there's a connection. Ooh, this is nice. And the Temperance is lovely too because you're each other's type. Yeah, definitely the law of attraction here. Someone's been paying attention to the signs and the signals. See, this is someone waiting for a signal, a sign. And there it was. See, it happened. So this person's ready to start new here. Yeah, they know this is someone very much aware. They're aware. There's interest here. But it's an energy of both people that are patient. I wouldn't be surprised someone's been talking to people about it, but to me this looks like a place where people socialize, congregate. Yeah. But it's that moment where you look at each other and you recognize your type. This is someone who's felt like giving up, connecting with someone who is their type, and that's the whole thing. They feel like giving up, but they're not now. This is someone who's about to follow their heart here, and they're going to ask, they're waiting for the right time, the signs and signal to ask someone out. Tell me more about the Lovers. Yeah, you can see this is a reason to celebrate. This is someone feeling positive. They've got their sign. They feel that was a sign. It's meant to be. This person feels this is meant to be. But the whole point is the awareness. They know what they need to do. They need to take the lead. This is someone who's not taking the lead. The feminine's not taking the lead. No, not doing it. Too risky. The other person's got to take the risk. I think they're fine with it because they're pre-manifesting and preparing themselves. But it's interesting because there's a house, a home, a strong financial foundation. This is someone who feels ready. And this is someone who's been waiting for that sign, be the synchronicities. They feel there's something here. You betcha they're interested. This is recognizing, seeing that there's interest. Yeah, you got an Emperor here. They know it too, the law of attraction. But here's the interesting energy. This is an Emperor attracting what they desire, but they're recognizing someone who's their type. This is a person who's literally given up on finding someone who's right for them. They've dated lots of people. Nothing goes the distance because nobody's their type. Nobody's a good fit. It sort of feels like that, yin and yang energy where two people are very much the same, maybe a little different, and they're a perfect fit. So I really feel like this person here, see, they know they need to make a powerful move, the higher power. See, the masculine energy. They need to make this powerful move, but they feel there's the connection because they're seeing the signs, the signals, the synchronicity. But it's all about the time. Tell me about this Emperor. Wow, yeah, they know a good thing when they see it. They see, but they're waiting, see, planning, preparing. Now, when I see the Fool, this is my sign for someone who's looking at how this could play out. So they're preparing themselves for how this may play out, but they see opportunity. Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised this has happened a few times with a few people where they're starting to kind of go, aha. This is someone waiting for the right time. They see opportunity. When they do, they're going to make a very powerful move. See, this is seeing truth. They see truth. They've learned something here. I wouldn't be surprised this is someone who's been reading or talking to people about the law of attraction, because it's this awareness, being very much aware. There's a very strong connection and attraction. Tell me about the Chariot. See, someone's life, the way two people conduct themselves, body language, this is what someone's doing. Yeah, so how they're conducting themselves. This is someone who has faith in themselves to make the right choice, but this is about a situation actually going the distance, commitment. But you can see this is someone who, they totally have faith in themselves. They see truth. This is about loyalty. This is someone who has integrity. They speak truth. But whatever it is they're learning here, they're applying it to this situation. Oh my. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. It's all part of the Emperor energy. Yeah, it's about making a move. See, it's opportunity coming in. This is someone who knows they need to hurry up and make a move. And I'll tell you why. Because if they are attracted to you, so will someone else. So this is all about, the signs, the signals, seeing this opportunity, taking opportunities that are presented. And I'm going to tell you, this person, if you have a place where you go, a habit, part of your day-to-day life, a part of your routine, maybe someplace where you park or where you go, this person is probably going to be there. And to me, it looks like something that's already happened. And you can see movement, gaining momentum, getting ready, like they're building themselves up. They're excited, They know what they need to do. Tell me about the Hierophant. More on the Hierophant. Yeah, see, it's two people who keep crossing paths. Now, here's another thing that's really interesting. It's all about the synchronicity, something that's being learned. When two people keep crossing paths at the same place or the same time, every day, every month, every year, whatever it may be, this person's getting it. They are very much aware. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised that both people are going to become very much aware there's something here, something very special too. It's a reason to celebrate. This person could literally be in your neighborhood. I wouldn't be surprised. This is sometimes a person who's actually really close by, I'm not seeing distance. I'm seeing something close, but it has to do with a reason to celebrate. Now, I do think this is someone they are rather strategic because of the knowledge, understanding this. They're coming up with an idea to get this going, to get it started. They do know they need to be the one, the higher power, the masculine. But this person is looking at that higher power, the signs and the signals, the synchronicities. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here? This person, oh yeah, the spark, the desire, the attraction. See, the law of attraction. The Emperor is attracting what they desire. So this is somebody here who's going to make this choice. But it is about timing and crossing paths at the right time. Now, this could be something that's already happened where you cross paths. Now, when I see the Magician, I often think of Mercury retrograde. And if we have two people who keep crossing paths during Mercury retrograde and nothing happens, and I wouldn't be surprised, but it is about pre-manifesting, preparing. See, this is someone feeling this attraction. It's like they weren't quite prepared to feel this way, and that's what it is. But look at the desire. This is a passionate new beginning. There's so much attraction here. This is someone who's having a hard time holding back, so they are going to make a powerful move. It's about approaching someone at the right time. But I'm seeing this body language, two people who literally lock eyes, because that's the Two of Cups. They lock eyes. So they know there's some sort of connection. Tell me about Temperance. Yeah, see, it's about working, building, putting in effort. Now, this could be a workplace situation. There could be other synchronicities, maybe what you do for a living. And when I see body language and I get that vibe, it's often there's other signs and signals, even on people's bodies. You could have a little mole, a freckle in the same place. Like, this is someone who I think has a lot of knowledge, and they are they are absolutely manifesting what they desire. They're ready. They feel ready. This is someone who's played the field, dated a lot of people. They've literally given up on trying to find someone who's their type. Someone who fits with their friends, their family. Like, they want everything in alignment. So this is about coming into alignment. This person gets it. Yeah, they certainly do. I mean, in a really big way. Because the attraction, the desire is huge. I mean, this is huge. They see this, and they are someone who's been waiting for that, the sign, the signal, right? And they feel they've got their signal. And if they haven't, this is what's going to happen. And this is how they are preparing and pre-manifesting about how this is going to play out. So I feel this is someone who's going to make this happen. Emperors often make it happen. I mean, they could be just... If you keep crossing paths, they're going to make sure they're where they need to be at the right time. And I wouldn't be surprised this is someone who's actually been doing this and waiting for that opportunity to cross paths. But I love this because it is an energy of two people who are on their own paths keep crossing paths. Same place, same time. And they get it. So this is very powerful. So here's what I see. When you are out and about and you got people all around you, see, it's about trying to get somebody alone. Synchronicities, there's people. So if you have a place where there's people around, separate yourself from the people. Look around you. But I'm going to tell you, this person feels like you're their type. You're different than other people. There's something about you. I mean, they're going to make this happen. And they feel like it's meant to be. I mean, they definitely see opportunity, possibilities, how it could play out. They are a planner, they are a provider type too. But it's about being someplace and all these synchronicities that keep happening. And they're looking at how it's all played out. So this is very powerful. Separate yourself from the crowd when you're out and about. Look around you. If there's someone you keep looking at or locking eyes with, I wouldn't be surprised. I do think the masculine's aware because we have the Emperor here. They're going to make it happen. I have a funny feeling some of you aren't aware. You don't even know what's going on around you. The Queen of Pentacles sometimes doesn't see what's going on around them when they're with their friends and they're out and about. So, and it could play out that way. So take a look at that. When you are out and about, look around you. Separate yourself from the crowd so somebody can approach. Because this is somebody who will approach you more than likely when you're alone. See, trying to time things just right. You betcha. Take care. Bye for now.